Let's try this again. Are we all here now? Is it working now? Somebody tell me if it's working now. I don't know why that happens. It got to be the site because it was fine on my end. I have no idea why that happened. Weird. Okay, so the only thing that we missed news-wise was the talk about the Mandalorian, and that I don't know that I don't even know what to call it, honestly. Reuse, I think, of the G-axis mold. I don't know Star Wars. I don't know the Mandalorian. I don't know if it's accurate. I don't know if it's good. I don't care. I'm not getting it. I know that. I'll say this. I don't like the big spires on his shoulders. He absolutely, definitely cannot T-pose. And they're doing everything they can in their power to show that, hey, he'll be all right. He doesn't need to T-pose. Okay, if you say so. I disagree, but whatever. Yeah, we're on a part. Yes, I didn't do this. So I had a little bit of free time and I didn't know when I was doing. I said this last week. I'm having to explain it again. I said I didn't know when I was going to do it this week. I was just going to fit it in at some point when I had the time. And I had a little bit of time now. So I said to Starscream, I'm going to go on and do the show. But for some reason, I've had to waste a ton of time because for whatever weird reason, it seems like there was a lot of lagging issues and then it froze. And I don't know why it froze. I don't know. I wouldn't be able to tell you why it froze. I think it's when I tried to use the T-Former site and share it, though I know that Input uses it all the time just fine. It didn't work for me, but such is life. And it seemed like we were having problems ever since then. After that, so I think I'm going to really have to stop using that site because it's giving me more problems than solutions, if I'm being perfectly honest. Anyway, I'm very, very sorry that that happened. I'm very, very sorry to anyone who was confused. Let's try and go on since we only missed that piece of news. And again, I think we all know what that looks like. I guess, hold on. Let me make sure of something else here first before I do anything else. I can actually get rid of that. I'm gonna leave that. All right. So let's do this next. Can we all see this? Are we all good? Please tell me that we can all see this and that we're all good. This, my friends, is the 86 Duo. That's going to be a commander class. YouTube wants you to stream at your normal time. Probably. Can't see it. Yeah, I see it, Dennis. I can see just fine. Okay, so I'll go in and make these bigger, hopefully. But this is the 86 versions of Long Haul and Hook. Now, that said, these guys are going to be released as a commander class for 86 with the extra bits and junk for Devastator. I have the original Combiner Wars with the perfect effect kit for each guy. So if I look at Hook, my Hook looks very similar to this one, though I don't have the silver all the way down the front of the shin like this one does and like the Takara one does. I did get new arms. The advantage that this one has over my Combiner Wars is twofold. One, in alt mode, the Hook is definitely better on the new one, and he does have a bicep swivel. My Combiner Wars does lack a bicep swivel. That said, this is only about the height size of a deluxe, so it's a small Voyager. Same with Long Haul. Long Haul still looks kind of bulky. Granted, he doesn't look nearly as bulky as the Combiner Wars tubby lad. And this one has full black arms. The 86 has full black arms. Let me put this back here. The 86 has full black arms. The Combiner Wars one didn't. The Combiner Wars one certainly has its limitations with the arm movement. I, again, have new arms, black ones, on this guy thanks to Perfect Effect. I don't have a bicep swivel. That's a bummer. So, but again, this has more size. Now, here's the thing. I don't personally have anything against I think that the Scrapper and Long Haul did. I don't know why Long Haul didn't, because the Takara one did. I think the Scrapper didn't have elbows because they claimed it was for heel stability, even though the Takara one did. So I'm going to say it was cheap out. I think that the 86 is fine. I think these are fine. I don't think I need them, but I understand if you do. Now, here's the thing that gets me with the 86. I think that's okay. I don't like this at all. I can't stand Long Haul with that trailer of Devastator junk behind him. I hate that. I absolutely am. I'm almost grossed out by it. And those tires don't even touch the ground. There's 2 tires back there on that thing that don't even touch the ground. I can't stand it. Because I think that that's like a cradle for Devastator. 2 small Voyagers as a commander class with Devastator junk. I guess if you want it, it's not for me. That's all I can say, is that it's not for me. Jim Bow 2.0 crushes this one. Northern Problems, my friend. I knew you'd rant about those. And how could I not? How could I not? Like, if you like it, and I get it. If I didn't have my Combiner Wars, I think I'd go in for this one, and I'd learn to live with that. But this whole style that they're doing with having like a skeleton, it's not for me. I want my combiners to combine, and it's not for me. That's all I can say. Let's go here. threezero. Boom, threezero. They are doing just their bigger scale one, 07 movie bots. This is their Bumblebee, their and their Jazz. We have seen the Ironhide and the Jazz at CybertronCon in China. And again, I'll go back through them. There's Jazz. There's Ironhide again. And there's Bumblebee again. I don't know why. They're shown with shadow, I guess, because they're grayscale. We saw better images of the Ironhide and the Jazz without this shadow on them at CybertronCon. They're going to be somewhere around 11, I think 12 inches, something like that. Highly detailed. If you're into the 07 movies and you're cool with spending a ton of change on bots that don't transform, but are beautifully sculpted and beautifully painted, then go for it. If you're not into the movies, these will not appeal to you. It's as simple as that. We also have, this is taking longer than I was going to because of the freezing. We have more Blokees or Blokees. This is Shattered Glass, Ratchet, Shrapnel, Iron, or Sunstreaker. I think the Sunstreaker looks really neat, honestly. I really like the Sunstreaker. Dirge. You know, I got a couple of these now that I got them for Christmas. We'll see what I think of them. This is Stormbringer Optimus. And these guys joined previously announced for this wave. The previously announced for this wave, see if I can find it now to make sure that I'm telling you the correct things. Where is it? Where is it? The IDW Megatron Swoop and Wheeljack. So make of that what you will. If you like the Blokees, then cool. I guess you'll enjoy these. What else do we have here? Oh, yes, this. So this is very interesting. Wonder Festival 2025 is happening in Chiba, Japan on February 9th. And there will be a garage kit, which is usually like, usually they're unofficial, but these are official for Primal and Rat Trap. They're an official license, as well as Primal's Shield. They're only being sold at Wonderfest, and they won't be available otherwise. So this is extremely exclusive. That's the Primal. That's his shield. I don't remember his shield, even though they said he used his shield in the cartoon. I don't remember it. This looks like a render for Rat Trap and a close-up of Rat Trap. I don't think they do much in the way of articulating, but they certainly have a nice, clean, attractive. And the last of the images to share. A trumpeter kit. This trumpeter kit is for Wheeljack and it's the Bumblebee movie wheeljack. Again, we have a Studios Bumblebee movie wheeljack. I don't really know why you would want this, but if you do, I mean, Trumpeter is a little small, doesn't transform. I do like the white on this, but with the Studio series, I don't know. I don't know why you need these, but if you like the model kits, then cool. Trumpeter has you covered with the Bumblebee movie, and they look great. They're small scale. Make of them what you will. Okay, whoo. Let's just very quickly run through what little bit of news we have down here. I'm so sorry about the freezing stuff. So the Trumpeter kit we did, the Mandalorian thing is where we kind of froze. Make of that what you will. The YOLO Park AMK Scourge, the 3007 Deluxe stuff, the Gary Chalk and David K, both on their holiday messages. As was mentioned earlier, Gary Chalk has started treatment for stage 4 Hodgkin's lymphoma. We hope that that'll go well. We had some freezing issues, so we had to restart things again. I was hoping to be done by now. Starscream Wife is right there, by the way. Brian Tyree Henry is going to be nominated for the 52nd Annual Annie Awards on February the 8th. We talked about the Long Haul and the Hook. Transformers Prime Protein Powder being released by Core Naturals, Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, and Megatron. They're different flavors, apparently. 907 gram. You can make noise. Everybody knows you're there. You do what you got to do. 907 gram tubs that will come with a little die-cast figurine. There will be 32 figurines. So, I don't know, buy 32 tubs. I don't know if they're blind boxed or not. It's really weird. Protein powder. I'm not sure how it ties in with Transformers, but cool. I guess for all those Transformers gym rats, I guess. Bodybuilders? I don't know. Legacy United Ramjet has been sighted in the U.S. in a GameStop in Fort Worth, Texas. I'm not reviewing that because thankfully I have Ramjet along with Dirge, courtesy of Masterfire. Cannot thank him enough. Already reviewed it. I shared that review around again recently. If you want my thoughts on Ramjet or Dirge or Thrust for that matter, you can really kind of check that one out. The 86 Optimus Prime is fixed. By the way, Ramjet's Wave Mate is going to be a reissue also of Tarn, which I also already reviewed. We talked about the batches with the fixed heels for Optimus. We talked also out in the U.S., not in Texas, this time in Oak Creek, Wisconsin at a Target. Studio Series Rise of the Beast Optimus Prime, not the Bumblebee exclusive, just the regular one. And Gamer Edition Skywarp, they are starting to eke out now too. So in the US, the regular release of Rise of the Beast Optimus Studio Series, the Gamer Edition Skywarp, and the Legacy United Ramjet all starting to eke their way out. I talked about the Wonder Festival stuff, the Ginrai stuff, the Blokees, the QQT, you know who does that one that I didn't show? That Desolator, that weird. I said they had great robot modes, but I didn't like the alt modes that much. And like the cabs don't attach to the tractors and stuff. Is 01Studio doing their Devastator. That's who does it. We talked about the Wing Saber, and we talked about the 500-piece Naval Commander Rodimus Prime recoloration. So, that was a lot of stuff. Overcharge was out before the holidays in the U.S., not up here in Canada. Transformers chewable vitamins. I'd be down for that. Pumping iron. Transformers, guys. Pumping iron. We're not doing that. We're just transforming bots. Okay, let's do the trivia. Trivia. Speaking of Hot Rod. Speaking of Hot Rod, because he's included as part of this, had G1 continued beyond Battlestars, so Battlestars was like kind of considered the end of G1. If G1 had continued beyond Battlestars, who would have followed Star Convoy as the next leader? And what would his alt mode have been? Would it be A, New Magnus and a Harrier Jump Jet alt mode? Would it have been B, New Springer and an Armored Car alt mode? Would it be C, Omega Saber with a Battle Fortress alt mode? Or would it have been D, new Rodimus with a fire engine alt mode. Who would have come after Star Convoy had G1 continued beyond that? Would it have been new Magnus with a Harrier jump jet alt mode, new Springer with an armored car alt mode, Omega Saber with a battle fortress alt mode, or new Rodimus with a fire engine alt mode? We have a D, we have an E. Well, I guess after Operation... No, I think Operation Combination came before Battlestars, buddy. I'm pretty sure Operation Combination came before Battlestars. Maybe it didn't. Either way, if it had gone beyond the Battlestar saga, we'll call it. C, we have a C, we have a lot of D's. The answer is yes, D. It would have been new Rodimus, and it would have had a fire engine alt mode. No, Energon Optimus with his truck mode was not inspired by this at all. So there you go. Let's see what I got. This is the last thing. So it's worth noting that Starscream Wife got me another light and stand to go with that. She got me the banner behind me and the stand to go with that. She got me a new cup. She got me a new hat with my logos on it. She also got me Quake, and Maximal 10 got me some Blokees. He got me Kicker, and he got me the Troop Builder 4-pack, which we will also look at, as well as Beast Force K9. So what did I get like under the tree? What did I get like on Christmas Day yesterday? This is what I got yesterday. I got yesterday not one, but two of the Troop Builders. This mold appeared on this year's worst list, although a lot of people after the fact said, I don't know why, because it's much better than Barricade because of how they remolded things. I guess we'll see, because the Barricade did appear on my worst. So we'll see. I did want two, though, because I wanted them to flank Barricade. So I did get two of those. I also got, because I actually love the mold, and they came from Starscream Wife, as did this that I'm about to show you. This also appeared on the worst list, but I don't know why, because I love the character. I love this mold, and it's the Bumblebee movie Skywarp. Love the look of this thing. A lot of people that put it on the worst list said that it had way too much gray and didn't look like Skywarp, but I love this mold, so I'm really happy to have that. But here's the big one. I got that Buzzworthy Troop Builder pack. That's all I need. They should do more of those. I agree. They should do more of those. You're thinking of Scramble. No, I'm not thinking. No, Scramble City did not know. What? It doesn't matter. The order is Headmasters, Master Force, Victory, Zone, Battlestars, and then okay. So I had Operation Combination, Battlestars mixed up. That's the two that I had mixed up. I thought it went Operation Combination, then Battlestars. It doesn't matter. The whole thing is with the Battlestars. Who would have come after Star Convoy? God, people get so picky. Give it up. Man. The last thing. I get picky too, but I don't get picky about the order of something unless it's going to change something. You're right. You're 100% right. But it doesn't matter. You're saying the same thing over and over. It doesn't matter who was going to come after. It doesn't matter. Fine. It was Operation Combination. There, are you happy? It doesn't matter. The answer was done. The answer was new Rodimus. It doesn't matter. Okay. It would matter if I was saying, hey, who was the leader after Victory? And I was saying it was Ginrai. Then it would matter. But in Operation Combination and Battlestars, I call the whole thing Battlestars. It's all one story. So after Star Convoy, who would it have been had it continued? That was the important takeaway there. God, the last thing I got. And for the record, Master Fire's right. I just don't care, but Master Fire's right. So the two Troop Builders, the Skywarp, and the last thing that I got, a lot of people already have this. A lot of people already gush over this. I only got it now, and it's boom, Agent Knight. I'm not a collaboratives guy, but I had to have this guy. How could I not have this guy? He is For me, he's going to be Kid. Let's be realistic. He's going to be Kid. So everything from Maximal 10, everything from Starscream Wife. And last week as well, we had two kits come from our buddy Joe, who sent one for Swoop, Superman Studios, as well as one for Siege Shockwave, and that was Go Better Studios. Whew, it's been a heck of a holiday season. I love you all. Thank you for being here for part 1. Thank you for coming back when we had to reboot here for part 2. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being a part of this community, and I love you all. Thank you for giving me some of your extremely valuable time. I do know how important it is to you. If you're in a position to help the channel to grow, you can use the donate link. You can check us out on Patreon. You can see what we have to offer to you through Spring, or of course, you can hit the join button at any given time and become a channel member. While you are at it, hit the subscribe button, stick around, and have some fun with us here on the channel. Don't forget, not for a moment, not for a second, that somehow, some way, each and every single day, you right there, you do make a difference in the world. And I look forward to the next time that you and I get together to have another visit, either in the live streams on Thursday nights, right here, right now, at the stop motion premieres, like we did with A Very Transformers Christmas, or the old-fashioned way inside the videos. And with that, my friends, I will see you in 2025.